Salvage Workshop. I'm Amy.
And I'm Angie.
And I'm Julie.
And today we are working on 4th of July decor. So I asked the ladies to come up with their own projects and we're going to show you what we do. So we'll kind of talk you through things and show you what we came up with, and then we'll show you how we put it together. So Angie, do you want to start off?
Well, I was trying to clean out a few things because, you know, when you work with junk, you have a lot of junk. So I found these bottle caps, and I thought it would be kind of fun to make some earrings out of them. So we're going to get rid of some of our stress and smash things. And then I also found some just round napkin rings, and I thought they'd be kind of cute as red, white, and blue. So,
Cool.
Yeah, Julie, what do you have today?
Well, Amy and I were junking the other day, and I got a hold of this. This is a clothes dryer, and kind of, it's really super cool. It hangs up and then it just lays out like that. But when I looked I thought it looked like a flag. So I'm going to paint the sticks red and white, and then this will be blue with some stars, and then you can hang it anywhere you want to.
Very nice. I like that idea. All right, so I have two projects overachiever here. So the first off, I found this in my junk stash, and what it is it's the back of a chair, and it's missing one of the rungs on this side.
Cool.
And I thought it looked like a flag, so I'm
does.
going to make a flag out of it. So I'll paint red and white stripes on here, and then I have a bell. Here it is. I have this vintage bell I found while we were junking. It has a nice sound. And so I'm going to somehow tack that onto the flag, and then I have some words I printed off on the computer, and I'm going to write "Let Freedom Ring" on the flag. And then my second project is I'm going to make a little sailboat out of some scrap pieces of wood, and then some other chair rungs that I have. And then I have this red, white, and blue handkerchief I just picked up at Menards. I'm going to make sails for my sailboat. And you'll see that as we progress.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
yes, it's very cool.
Yeah. I think all of our projects are awesome. They're going to turn out great. So,
Yes.
all right, stay tuned. To make the earrings, Angie hammered the bottle caps flat. She put a layer of resin on the bottle cap and then placed the cutout patriotic prints on top, and then added more resin. The resin looks cloudy at first, but as it dries, it will turn clear. Once the resin hardened all night long, Angie was able to put the earring hardware on. I cut my scrap wood with my chop saw and then took a hole saw with my drill and pre-drilled a hole so the spindle could go in. I decided to screw the bottom of the spindle through the bottom of the board. I then glued and screwed the baseboard to the top board. I actually had already done this before putting the spindle, and then decided I wanted to make sure to screw the spindle, so I had to take the bottom board off, and I redid it. And then here I'm trying to figure out how I was going to attach that base of the sail, and I first tried to drill through the wood, but for some reason the wood was extremely hard. So what I ended up doing is just screwing the bottom base to my sail on, and it worked just fine. To make sure that my cut edges had the same patina as my wood, I just antique waxed the whole piece. I measured my sail and traced it out and cut it out. And then I decided that my sail looked too new and I wanted to weather it, so I took a used coffee pod and took the used grounds and hot water and soaked it in the hot water and put it out in the sun to dry with the grounds on it, and brushed off the grounds after, and it gave kind of an antique-y look to the bright stark white that was on the bandana. I covered the screw up with some rope I had on hand, and then took an old hinge and attached it to the top of my mast. I used hot glue to attach my sails to the mast. All of these projects will be for sale on our website, beautifulsalvage.com. Here Julie is just painting her flag or her clothing rack every other color in red and then in white again. She did amazing on her stars and painted all of them by freehand. She distressed her piece and then she put a clear wax over the whole piece. For my chair flag, I wanted the blue to be in the crevices of that cool design, so I just took blue paint and painted it on and rubbed it off with a paper towel. And then I free-handed some stripes, red and white stripes. I ended up going over it a few times. Then for the lettering, I used a graphite technique where I have graphite paper and put graphite paper in between the wording, and I rub the pencil on the wording and it transfers the graphite to the piece. I can take a paint pen and just easily go over my wording. I put antiquing wax over the whole piece just to give it an aged look. And then I tacked my vintage bell on. At the end, there will be a cute picture of this poked into one of my planters on my porch. Lastly, Angie painted, distressed, and waxed the napkin rings. I can't wait to show you in the next video of how all of these pieces were staged in the boutique for the 4th of July. So a quick wrap up for today. We finished our projects. Angie and Julie headed off for the day, but I just wanted to show you what they all look like now. So this is Julie's flag that she made out of a dryer. This used to go on a wall like this. You used to hang towels over it so the towels or washcloths would dry. But she turned it into a cute flag. So adorable. And then Angie made these napkin rings. She just painted them, distressed them, and waxed them. So super cute for your patio table for the 4th of July. And then Angie also made about 5 pairs of earrings. And they look similar to this. Not all of them have the same pattern, but isn't that adorable for the 4th of July, made out of a bottle cap, a corked bottle cap. And then my sailboat. And I love making, I made one of these last year, not with 4th of July flag sails, but different type of sails, and I love it. It sold right away, so I thought I would make another one. I might have to make one for myself, but this is what this one looks like. I just had some cord and wrapped it around where the screw was there, and then I had this old hinge. You could do different things with the top of this. You could put like a lamp finial or any kind of hardware that you can find, but I love that. That turned out so cute. And then my Let Freedom Ring flag, and it could sit in an arrangement or just set by your 4th of July stuff. You could actually probably pound it in the ground. I wouldn't leave it out in the rain just because I didn't seal it with an outdoor clear coat, but you could if you wanted it to be outside during the rain or long term. But super cute. So if you liked what you saw today, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find all kinds of upcycling challenges and different ways that we find to upcycle things. And check out our Beautiful Salvage website at beautifulsalvage.com where you can shop for fun upcycled finds. And then you can also find us on our Facebook page where we keep you updated of different store and boutique events. So thanks for watching today, and I hope you had fun. Bye! Have a beautiful day.